Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be doing part 2 of my animated logo. It looks so nice on that phone. So cute. It looks so good on my phone. Yeah! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For those who are new, my name is Chris Chaser. I am an animation artist here in the wicked yet freezing, because it's been snowing for the last couple of days, city of Salem, Massachusetts, and today I'm doing part 2 of my animated logo. If you haven't seen the first one, the video is going to be up here, so definitely check that out. It was a fun process to make this animation, and today we're going to be continuing working on this animation. So here it is, what we have right now. Pretty much all the cleanup work for the most part. Still a little rough, but we're keeping it that way because why not? So my thought process for today is we're going to try to add some special effects animation to it. Particularly, I want to add some paint splotches that are just going to be splattered around as Fluffy is moving around and jumping back towards frame. This would probably be a really great technique to talk about straight ahead animation versus pose to pose. Straight ahead animation is basically you just draw a frame, put another frame, draw another frame, another frame, another frame, another frame, and you just kind of keep going like that. Whereas with pose to pose is like I have a drawing here and a drawing here, and then I figure out what the middle drawing pose would look like, and then I'll draw another pose in betweens and merge it all together. So how come I didn't do that with the character animation? Straight ahead, what happens is over time as you draw it, it will start, you might start to lose its shape, you start to lose the character shape. So it looks really wonky. With flames and paint and wind or special effects kind of animation, it's really hard to predict what a flame would look like on this frame versus the beginning frame, because it's so sporadic and it's hard to really kind of do pose to pose with that. So it really does make a lot of sense to do straight ahead animation. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Yeah. Alright, so I got Clip Studio Paint all on. I got OBS running on the screen, so I figured I would just kind of talk to camera and have the animation play about as I'm kind of just talking about my plan of attack when it comes to adding special effects like the paint splattering everywhere as he's running about. Actually, let me use my actual reference. It's funny, it's on the back of my phone. It's my little sticker design. So what I'm thinking of doing is having this kind of line of paint go across and then little droplets of paint as he's kind of sliding across and jumping back, and it just kind of splatters everywhere. I could probably easily do this in After Effects if I really wanted to, but you know, the problem with using like programs like After Effects in 2D animation like this is that it will just kind of look like it's an overlay on a composite. There are ways to do it to make it look really kind of natural in there, but I feel like if we're gonna be a 2D animation channel, might as well just do real 2D animation and do it the way that the 9 Men used to do it. So that's kind of my philosophy with that right now, is that I want to try my hand into doing it traditionally. And I might actually make the brush really big, so that way I don't have to make like all the little details and whatnot. It just can be just a blob. And that's what we want, because it's paint. It's gonna be this blob effect. And we're just focusing on making adjustments to the volume. And just how I did with the last video, I kind of animated backwards because I'm more focused on wanting to make the main image of Fluffy there to be really aesthetically pleasing, and all the other flames. Wow, I'm always changing that up. Flames and frames. Gotta love it, right? So basically, the other frames are just gonna follow that main frame, and we can just play around from there. So with that said, let's actually start animating. Definitely let me know down below if there's any questions about anything I'm doing right now. So let's get to it, shall we? so I've been kind of animating for about like a half hour or so. Actually, no, about an hour. Liking how it's going so far, but the only issue that I'm having is that I'm having this big slide of green paint that's just kind of staying there. I might have to go through and adjust all of these frames again. But this is kind of like how the practice is though, is that you kind of test something out, see if it looks good. You might have to go back and like tweak it a little bit, or you might just have to start from scratch. And what's nice about straight ahead animation is that you're not really losing a whole lot, especially when it comes to special effects. So I'm probably gonna go back and just adjust it some. I'm probably gonna take out that big green line that you're seeing right there. So we shall see. It should be something easy to fix and adjust over time. I just will have to go back and animate it a little differently than what I had planned. So clearly it's not the same day because brand new shirt, brand new day. It's actually been a couple of days since I last shot for this video, and I wanted to show you the final results. I just really love how it came out. Like, it just feels like splatter and paint and everything. It just really adds to it. What I decided to do was I actually went through and did the line art for it. I was originally just going to keep it as a pencil sketch, but I was just like, let's give it a whirl, why not? The G pen in Paint Studio is beyond amazing. Like, I don't think I've ever worked with a pen that well on a digital program without making it feel like it's either like too Illustrator-like or too rough of a pen. It works so well. It's really hard to describe. Like, I almost forgot that, oh yeah, I am working in a 2D program. It just worked really well for me, so I'm super excited of how it came out. And then I was just like, it needs something. It needs something. So I actually added a overlay of a paper texture. That's what I've usually been doing for my comic. It just kind of feels like, in fact, I actually have the book. It almost feels like the Archives animation that Disney put out not too long ago. I actually dropped down the opacity on the line art portion to give it more like this kind of look. Like, look at that. That looks so good, right? Right? With that said, it made me kind of think about whether to keep it like this or should I add a little bit of color. I'm gonna actually let you guys decide. Let me know down below if you want me to add some color to this. There's gonna be a part 3. This is gonna be me adding the text, so the Chris Jason art. It's also gonna be adding like additional After Effects stuff. Like, I might try to do some of that page flipping like you see with the Disney animation logo on their recent films that they do. So that's something that I'm looking for input on. Let me know down below if you want to see this thing all in color, portion of it colored, or a mixture of the two. Let me know down below. I'm really curious about what you guys think. This stuff is really exciting to me. I love animating. It's been a while since I've been animating, but in any case, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. Don't forget to hit that bell because I do kind of bi-weekly videos. I don't do the weekly videos. I'm just trying to get into the flow of things. So if you want notifications of when I post up a new video, hit that bell. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching, and until next time, stay animated. Take care.